What's up, y'all? Danny Dillon, the Dawn, Illuminati. So in this video, I want to just give you an overview of my daily routine, and I'll start with what happens when I go to sleep, okay? Because I know a lot of you can relate to the part about going to sleep. For me, I go to sleep when sleep comes to me, when I feel tired, and then there are these supplements that I take. I have a natural sleeping pill that I can take if I would like to, if I have insomnia. That's a valerian complex. And then there is a supplement that I take, which is good to create a balance in my gut before I go to bed. So my sleep regime is something like, I feel tired, I'll pop the two supplements, and then I'll get in the bed, I'll relax, enjoy the bed, and I'll reflect on the day, what were the positive peak experiences of the day, and I'll just do whatever I can to really, really feel good, okay? Because I want to have a good night's sleep. So I'll even tell myself, say, look, Danny, let's have a good night's sleep. If there's any dream that you have, then try to remember the dream tomorrow. If it's important, you'll remember it for sure. And something like that I actually say is, I'll think of what does it actually say. It said, okay, now it's time to sleep. My body's going to rest. It's going to heal and restore itself. If there's anything important that happens in my dreams, I'll remember it when I wake up. And after that, I'll just give thanks, appreciate what happened in the day and all the positive moments. Trying to raise my vibration. If you're not familiar with the concept of vibration, it's pretty much like when you're having sexual intercourse, okay? And you can raise your kundalini, and you could have, it's called stamina sex, where you have sex for hours and hours and hours and hours, and you have multiple orgasms. You could have multiple orgasms, and it just keeps getting better and better. The same thing with your emotions, okay? Once you get your emotion past, I would say anger is the turning point, and you decide not to take revenge, and you just kind of get past that, then you'll get to a point where there's an optimism, and you're expecting good things. Eventually you feel empowered, and everything just starts clicking into place. So you may already be there, but that's what I try to do, is basically try to keep my mood high right before I go to sleep, so that I'll have a good sleep. And then when I wake up, the first thing that I do when I wake up is, I forgot. The other thing that I do after I take the supplement is I read my 6-part Definite Chief Aim, which is basically, I got that from a book called Think and Grow Rich. It's in the desires chapter. You have, my statement is something that, to the extent of, you're basically talking about a future goal of yourself. And so the one that I've been using right now is that it is my definite chief aim to be a multi-billionaire by June 21st, 2021. Specifically, I want to have at least $9.9 billion in assets in a university that is a non-profitable organization dedicated to the advancement of humanity. This is what I dedicate myself to, and each and every day it's towards building that entity, which will ensure the perpetual longevity of the human consciousness. So that is the purpose, and I have a succinct statement which I have to type up and print out, where it's basically, it is my definite chief aim to help advance humanity in any way that I can, and it is my objective to earn at least $9.9 billion by June 21st, 2021, so that I can hire an architect and purchase hectares to build this new generation academy. So that's what I have it written down. I'll read it before I go to bed, okay? And then I'll do the ritual, like I said, get myself in a good mood, as positive as I can, and go to sleep. Tell myself I'll remember the dreams when I wake up. When I wake up, I do something better. I get out of the bed. That paper is right next to the bed. I'll pick it up. I'll read it again. The Definite Chief Aim. That's my purpose in life, and it talks about my purpose is to raise the children well and to teach them and provide for them, because as a man, that's my responsibility. Except for I think more holistically. I think about intergalactically in terms of we need to colonize Mars and get there before any jihadist does. I don't want to deal with an electromagnetic pulse over the earth because I was sleeping on my job and I was not getting us up there onto onto Mars before the jihadists get up there, right? So that gives me a sense of urgency. So when I wake up, then I spend the first. I'm in no rush to get up because I take executive time in the morning. So I spend the first 30 minutes. Well, this is how it is. I get out of bed. I'll take my morning supplements. I'll read that paper again. I'll get ready to take a shower. It's pretty flexible time because I'm usually up pretty early. I'll wake up before the birds, before anyone else. I'm the first to rise, okay? And I'll read the paper. I'll do what I need to do. If I feel like eating something, I'll eat something. But that's usually, if I feel like taking a shower, I'll take a shower. If not, I don't. It's very, very fluid. But one thing that I will definitely do is I'll sit for 30 minutes and I will meditate on myself. And who am I? Why am I here? What am I trying to become? I will visualize myself. I will visualize all of that very carefully and clearly. And then the next thing that I'll do is I'll spend 10 minutes on the self-confidence formula. And I read it on the last video, and then I'll spend 10 minutes on that. How am I going to develop self-confidence? How am I going to become a better person? And then I'll just get on with my day. I'll do what needs to be done, Like I said, I like to be ready for whatever. And so once that's done, I take a shower, eat some breakfast, and I have a notebook and a to-do list, a backlog of everything I need to investigate. I get on the computer and take care of email and have fun. Get outside, go for a walk, make sure that my territory is nice, but my rock is exactly how I want it to be. I know each and every rock, I know each and every leaf, and the birds come and visit. I have a pond in the backyard, 49 goldfish and one digital. I have a water in the front, and so I walk around and I'll walk around in flip flops or barefoot. Either way, just to feel it. And so that's the morning routine. I try not to have anything scheduled in the morning. If it comes down to scheduling meetings, I'll schedule the meetings for later in the day. And I do that so that my morning is there for me to use as I like to. It's what I call executive time. And so with that executive time, the day